Today we'll be going over how to use the SLO feature with an EduClimber, specifically focusing on when we are not including historical assessment data or previous year proficiency levels. We start off by making a query of students that we want to include. We're looking at the current year's class. Select yourself for the user. I'm going to pull up Mrs. Zarnowski. In her language arts class. For period, I can actually leave blank if I want to include everybody. And for the specific assessment that I want to use, I will use performance task for this year assessment data. And click search. This will bring up all of the students that are seen during the day. From here, I can select SLO, and I can click any part within the chart. This will open up the SLO program. I can name it ELA Grade 6 All Students. And I am the SLO assignee, with my reviewer being my evaluator. The reviewer must be included for it to be able to save. And the assessment, again, that I selected was the ELA PT Holistic Score. The start date of your SLO, which I can make last week. The monitor date would be the equivalent of your mid-year review, sometime in January. And then the ending window will be your quarter 4, with the end date being approximately when your end of cycle, end of summary year conference will be with your evaluator. And it can be an arbitrary description rationale down there. So within the next screen, we're looking at our target growth. So for all of our students, this is where we're currently at for quarter 1. But I want students to be doing a lot better by quarter 4. So here we've got 5 ranges, 56 total students. You can move these students around as long as they equal the same 56 at the end, and it will show you the percentages on the bottom here. So let's say I want to get 4 of those minimal students to basic, but I want to move some of those basic students up to proficient. You can do so here. So let's say I want only 14 in here, at least 5 here. So now you can see my students are the same. At this point, I can either click save. The next would be strategies. This would be along the lines of your PPG maybe, or any kind of professional development that you wanted to take part in. And logistics would be any cost associations with it. But we don't need to worry about those. Just click save. And it's successfully created the SLO. To view it, just go back to your dashboard. Clicking the rainbow in the corner. SLO is found on your dashboard along the same general ribbon as user guides and forms and meetings. Click on SLO. Click search. You can see I've already started some. Here's my ELA Grade 6 All. At the beginning of the year, it will show where we're at, what our goal is. Progress will be up here in the upper corner. I did not enter any strategies or logistics, so those are blank. But down below, it actually will show what the goal is as produced by moving those students around to make the goal. As results come in, they will populate here, as well as the start and end date. If you want to edit the plan, you can edit it here. and click Save. If you have any questions regarding this, of course, there is a tutorial within the user guides that might be able to guide you through a little bit more in depth. That can be found down here in SLO. And it's about a 15-minute video. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, of course, email educlimber@fortschools.org.